Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor. We're back in Gloomingtarn. We have technically completed all quests in here, but we still have a couple things left to do regarding the Legacy of Durin and the Ankherim's Lair Deed. We gotta go back to Bósi to advance the Legacy of Durin, but that one will actually take us so close to the Ankherim camp that I think we can save a couple minutes of today's episode to finish what we gotta do in there. With the accelerator on, we only need to defeat 41 more Ankherim, and that really should not be that hard to achieve at their camp. So maybe 10 minutes, maybe even less than that, and we'll be done with the Ankherim's Lair Deed and all the Lair Deeds of Gloomingtarn actually. So that's gonna be great. Gonna be really great. Let's just try to find a way up. And let's try to not engage with any other creature in here. So close. But I think, yeah, this is the wrong ramp. Yeah, we took the wrong ramp. My bad. Freaking hornet. I hate those things. But I didn't struggle with the hornets as much this time around as I did last time. I guess this time I knew to avoid them as much as I could. And thankfully, the ramp that will actually take us to the Ankherim camp was not that far. At least I think this is the one. Oh, but there was another ramp still to go. Okay. Maybe that will give that hornet enough time, yeah, to stop following us. We go. Cool. Making good progress here. Oh, come on. See how many of these guys we can find in here. Not let's try not to put a lot of them, especially if we have a crystal work following us. Those guys can also hit pretty hard. Inside the stand, what do we have? Come on. Go. that work I don't want to fight. I'm in here. I don't see this guy. I hate fighting inside the tents for that reason. And the first person view, well, it solves the issue, but it doesn't feel natural to me. You guys, please die now. Awesome. So we're only missing 2 more Ankmarim, which we should definitely get on our way out. Completed Ankmarim's Lair of Cloven Gap. Advanced. Completed Slayer of Cloven Gap. Awesome. How long did it take us? Not even 5 minutes by my count. So awesome, awesome. Let's check all this really quick. Ankmarim's Lair of Cloven Gap. Some reputation, 2000 virtue XP. Fidelity is now level 63. Slayer of Cloven Gap, some more reputation, more virtue XP, fidelity is level 64, and completed Deeds of Cloven Gap 2. Reputation, virtue XP, fidelity is now level 65. Some marks, some embers. Yeah, I forgot we were also bound to complete the meta deed. So 5 LOTRO points, 2000 virtue XP. Slayer of Cloven Gap, 10 LOTRO points, 2000 virtue XP, and Deeds of Cloven Gap, another 10 LOTRO points, plus the embers on the virtue XP, 25 LOTRO points in total for just about 5 minutes of playtime. Rusty Graver, the greatest foreman of the Ironfold, has learned the location of the sacred Jewel of Masal. While the jewel has been found, it will take a skilled hero to recover it and return it to the throne. You should seek out Rusty Graver as soon as you're able. Yeah, absolutely. So, if you've been keeping count, this is the 3rd jewel quest that we have unlocked, but we have not completed yet. And you might also remember I told you I was aiming to complete one quest at a time. I found that more rewarding, seeing the throne getting filled one by one. Bit by bit. So what I'm trying to say is I gotta figure out a way of completing each one of these quests and then going back to the throne room to add the jewels in a way that feels natural, which is kind of hard to do. There is some backtracking involved in the Legacy of Durin, but I think I'll need to do some backtracking of my own. Especially because, well, Gloomingtarn and Cloven Gap, since the 2 areas go back to back, it feels really weird. For example, going to Gloomingtarn, getting the jewel, and then going all the way back to Maergrind to add the jewel to the throne, for there, then going back to Cloven Gap, looking for the jewel, and then back to Maergrind for the throne. So yeah, that feels kind of weird, but maybe I can find a better way of doing it, because I really want to complete each one of the jewel quests one by one as they come. You might have realized I have not said anything about the jewel in Stonejaws because I, for a fact, remember a couple of instances, actually, not just one, in which the game will send you back to Stonejaws, so I'm not too worried about that one. I'm more worried about the other two, actually.
Gorgar's orcs may speak to Hrimil Frostheart, and that is not good.
You found the prints of orcish boots in the snow outside the Rim Passage. That tells me that Gorgar's orcs may speak with Hrimil Frostheart from time to time, and that is not good for the Gavilaka. But I cannot say I know the significance of this red pebble you found. It was crushed beneath an orcish heel? Perhaps that means it is of no significance to our enemies either, and will at least pose us no danger. I will need to think about this, and still no sign of a blackstone anvil. Bróin calls over to you, seeking your attention.
Can we talk? No, not here.
Let us meet over there, atop the terrace to the west. The terrace to the west. I was just there, Bróin. I know you didn't have... You couldn't possibly know that. Or maybe you could. You could see me coming from above, but... Okay, I will indulge you. What do you want to talk about? Bróin looks around nervously and asks to see the red pebble you found. Sure. Yes, my friend, this is perfect. He catches himself abruptly and lowers his voice, looking nervously towards the rest of the party. Thank you for agreeing to speak with me, Beriathan. I do not know if you noticed, but I have become quite fond of Fastrith, and I have been trying to put together a present for her, a sign of my affection. You are sure, Bróin, that you had noticed, and so had everyone else, except perhaps Fastrith herself. He grumbles something that you don't quite make out. I thought I might find one or all of the Zabad'ibîn for her, but the more we adventured in Gundabad, the less likely that began to seem to me. Instead, I have been trying to collect enough colorful stones with which she could finish the mosaic in Zul-mazal. Do you think she would like that? I have been picking up likely pebbles wherever I find them, and this one appears just right. Yeah, don't you worry about the Zabad'ibîn. I'm working on that, but you wanna rebuild the mosaic? That's fine by me. I am not the only one who has found these pebbles to be of interest. Many of the enemies we have faced in Gundabad also seem attracted to the colorful stones, and I have noticed that some of them carry such pebbles on their persons as they travel on their various errands through every region of the caves. Could you collect for me such of these pebbles as you can find, Beriathan? Do not go out of your way for them, but as you complete tasks for Prince Durin and defeat the foes of the Gavilaka, search their bodies for suitable colorful stones and add them to the pouch in which I collect them. It will be easy, and you will be helping not only the Gavilaka but also your good friend Bróin. It is not just one excellent purpose, but two. Thank you, my friend. I will owe you a favor for each pebble you find. Is that not worth something? I will meet you in Matugard when you have filled the pouch with stones. Alright, lots of backtracking. This is the first instance in which we'll need to go back to Stonejaws. Maybe I can go looking for the jewel. In Stonejaws, because I cannot look for the jewel in Cloven Gap or Deepscrave yet. It would be so nice if some of these works drop the things. I mean, I'm not sure how likely it is that the works will be carrying the stones we're looking for. Maybe we'll have some more luck with Angmarim. And maybe we can find some Angmarim without having to go back to their camp. But if all else fails, we can go back to the Angmarim camp. Although, behind these cages... No. My bad. I was misremembering things. God's sake, would you die? Found a redstone. Just the one. This is gonna take a while. I see. Gloomingtarn, Cloven Gap, Dipscrape, Stonejaws, Bróin. Oh gee. Hopefully we have a little bit more luck with this anchor in here. No such luck. Had I known these stones would be so difficult to find, I would have saved the deed farming for later. 2 birds, 1 stone, but that doesn't seem to be the case now. The good thing is, at least all enemies have a chance, technically, of giving you the stones. Found a redstone. Thank you. We just need 1 more. Okay, Necrovac. I do remember the location, so right behind this corner there should be plenty of Angmarium. One of them has to have the stone I'm looking for. Please. Found a redstone. Thank you. Where do we go next? We can go Gloomingtarn, Dipscrape. Trying to think of a good way of doing this. Gloomingtarn definitely has to be the next stop.
Yes.
So that's where we're headed. Just try to find... Maybe the crystal grims will work? They technically do. But not a lot. Ah, you know what we can do? I think we can do that. We can actually try going south. Back to the ore camp. We should definitely be able to get the stones at that ore camp, and if not, well, in between here and the ore camp we should be able to get all those 3 stones, and then we can go to Dipscrape. That sounds like a plan. At least I hope I'm right. Again, had I remembered about this quest and how difficult, well, it's not really that difficult, but it still takes time to find all these stones, I would have saved some of the deed farming for this point in the game. In Cloven Gap, in Gloomingtarn, in basically every single area. Okay, found a blue stone. Right, 1 out of 3. At least that's something. see how we go now. Christ. Please, anyone? Okay, that's stone number 2. Awesome. Alright, it seems we ended up pulling more than we could chew. Found a blue stone, at least we got it. Gotta be careful now. Okay. Okay, now let's run as fast as we can and leave this place. We had everything we needed. And from here we have an easy way back to Deepsgrave. We just need not to die. And well, I mean, they do hit for a lot of damage, but at least we are so fast that they cannot keep up with us. Found a greenstone. Okay, this one was easy. Well, we need to find 4 in here, so it makes sense if these stones would be a little bit easier than the other ones. I just gotta find a good location with plenty of enemies for these jewels. Nope. Another greenstone. Okay, cool. That's stone number 3. All right. If this guy would give us the stone, we are right here at Asleaf back again. So that we can take another stable master to where we need to go. Awesome, we got it. So timely. The last one before going back to camp. Awesome. And from here we can actually take the stable master to Barkstad. So yeah, let's try and get the jewel from Stonejaws. The Jewel of Masal. So let's refresh our memory. Risty would say, I have learned of a clue to the location of the sacred Jewel of Masal. Its name has been found to scribe upon a plaque within the pit of Stonejaws. Many have searched, but no one knows what the plaque means or where the jewel is located. I ask you to try your hand at locating the jewel. Okay. So yeah, we just need to check that plaque the dwarves found. Let's try our luck at doing that. goblins have noticed our presence at long last. Yellowstone. But just the one. Awesome, alright. We're almost there. Another Yellowstone. Okay, cool. 2 out of 5. Three out of 5. Alright. Four out of 5. Let's see. Just missing one. We have reached the place we needed to check with a plague. Maybe this bat will give us the stone we need. Nope. No biggie. Ah, dwarf whites. Oh gee. Not a big fan of dwarf whites, but okay. Yeah, maybe... You discover a plague bearing the name of the jewel. The Plague of Masal. Okay, here it is. Let's check it. You have found a plague bearing the name of the Jewel of Masal. The Plague of Masal contains only the name of the jewel and a small indentation in the shape of a jewel. Filling the small indentation in the Plague of Masal, you discover that it is a very small pressure plate. Pressing down on the indentation reveals 7 lines of text upon the plaque. These words must show the way to the jewel's location. Okay. Let me please, I'm in the middle of reading. As you were walking, you got to where you need to go with me by your side. I bear the symbol of your line and keep you safe during the war. As chance would have it, I have broken the lines and turned the tides of battle. As chance would have it, I have both pierced the skin of the enemy and sliced an apple for a meal. I was there when the first tree fell to build your home. I was there when you struck the nails that would hold your home together. I have found all that remains just out of your grounded grasp. Yeah, we need to be checking this down. Oh, come on. Don't close it. Right, as you were walking, you got to where you needed to go with me by your side. That looks to be some... Found a Yellowstone. Okay. Just need to solve this riddle. And we will be done. As you were walking, you got to where you needed to go with me by your side. That seems some sort of cane. Okay. That is a sword. Alright, no, it's not a sword. Shield. It's not a shield. No. An axe. Okay. Staff. I'm leaning on the staff. This is some sort of mace? A hammer, maybe? Yeah, it's gotta be a hammer, yeah. So it's gotta be the staff. A pressure plate locks into place. Now, the second location. I bear the symbol of your line and kept you safe during the war. That's the shield. The mechanism has reset. Oh, I didn't see this one here. Ah, didn't see the crossbow. Gotta be careful with that one then. That's the sword. So the shield is this one. A pressure plate locks into place. Alright. Next one. As chance would have it, I have broken the lines and turned the tides of battle. Will that one be? The crossbow doesn't seem likely. No. Which one was this one? An axe. No, we don't need the axe. Alright, so... Again. Ah! No, that's the hammer, yeah. So, this is the staff. And we do the shield. Ah! What's this one? A mace. It's gotta be the maze, right? I've broken the lines and turned the tides of battle. I hope it's the maze. Alright, okay. That was the maze. Next one. As chance would have it, I have both pierced the skin of the enemy and sliced an apple for a meal. That's gotta be the sword, which is in here. Alright. I was there when the first tree fell to build your home. That's gotta be the axe. Which is on the other side. Awesome. I was there when you struck the nails that would hold your home together. That's gotta be the hammer. I have found all that remains just out of your grounded grasp. So, it's gotta be the crossbow is the only one left, but I'm not sure of the relation. The final pressure plate locks into place and the jewel is revealed. The Jewel of Masal. Awesome. Perfect. Now, we gotta go Bróin and Matugard. Let's do Bróin first. Now in here we only need 2 of them. Who knows if this goat will have it? This wolf. On the Blackstone, alright. Just one more to go. Let's try the giants in here. Come on. Yeah, there we go, the Blackstone. Ah, but we need to find 3 Blackstones, actually. Come on, it's just one more. Really, how hard can it be? Stop it, for God's sake. Ah, Jesus. It's just one stone. Would you please? Oh, come on. One of you has got to have the stone. No? Really? This is getting ridiculous for now. I mean, this is... And our Gambit is lagging on top of it all. What do you mean too far away? He's right here. For God's sake. I cannot believe it. I truly can't. Sandstone shard. At least we got something good out of this foray into the Giant's Den. Come on. You would think, since these guys are signature and so strong, the game will give you better chances at finding the stones with them. Finally, thank you. And we go to Matugard. Let's see. I think maybe the Hobgoblin camp will be our best bet to find the stones. We only need to find 2 even, so hopefully this is gonna be really quick. Some of initiate offense. Alright. I guess I can use it. Let's try and get all items that would go into the carry-all. Alright. So.
Our need is dire.
Let's go to Zidir-nesad. Goblin camp. Yeah, I was right there. would have been great if that one had given me the stone, but okay. White stones. On a white stone. Thank you, that's what I mean. I found a white stone. Exactly. Easy, simple. No big complications. That's what I really needed. Now. Gonna add the Jewel of Masal to the throne room, to the throne. It's gonna be one of the lower ones. Added the Jewel of Masal to the Throne of Zidir-nesad. There you go.
Folk shall endure, as we always have.
You have my thanks for retrieving the Jewel of Masal, which lay hidden behind riddles no others were able to solve. The light blue jewel symbolizes the good fortune of the Dwarves and of all those who seek prosperity in Gundabad, but it reminds us too that the chance can be fleeting and we must appreciate that which we have when we have it. Let the return of the Jewel of Masal prove that the luck we needed to see the mountain home reclaimed is of our own making, the result of our own hard work. Okay, awesome. So now, next one. The Jewel of Adnâkh.
Yes?
Word has reached us here that the steep set that the secret Jewel of Adnâkh was recently dredged up in Gloomingtarn, unbeknownst to the goblins doing the dredging. I ask you to locate the jewel and retrieve it before the secret stone becomes lost once more. Sure, and what about...
Our need is dire.
The Jewel of Masal. The secret Jewel of Masal had been recovered by Villar Strayfoot in Cloven, but Villar got himself captured before he could return to safe places with it. I ask you to assist in the safe returns of both Villar Strayfoot and the Jewel of Masal. Alright. The one in Gloomingtarn is really simple to do, it's just time consuming. And even then it's not that time consuming in comparison to other quests, jewel quests. We might be able to do it today as well. But let us go to Maergrind and bring the stones to Bróin. And let's see what will he do next with them. I can tell from the heft of this pouch that you found many of the stones I sought, and indeed you have found more than any of the others who gathered pebbles for me. Aye, I asked some others to gather colorful stones, Beriathan. Did you think you were the only one? It is such a large mosaic, and so many stones are missing. But you are my favorite and have done the best, good man. Perhaps you should check in with Prince Durin. There was quite a commotion a short time ago. I think something has happened.
Just the right time.
While you were away, my guards got a prisoner. Do tell.
Our captive is a goblin of Gundabad.
The guards caught him creeping in the shadows near the steep set, no doubt on an errand of evil for Gorgar. He would have been slain out of hand if he had not been recognized, but that recognition will only stay the executioner's axe for a short while. They have him in a cage north of Maergrind, down one level. Speak to those who watch him, and perhaps he will tell us something of use. We have no need for goblins, but our need is even less if they can tell us nothing. Alright, yeah, we need to interrogate the prisoner, but let's do let's do the Jewel at Gloomingtarn. That one is so simple that it really wouldn't set us back by much, if at all. How far is it? 600 meters. We can do that. Is by the Cradle of Durin, well, the bridge and the porch and the mezzanamble. It's right next to that location. Go. Almost there. As far as I remember, there is no catch with this quest. You just need to look through the muck until you find the jewel. But of course you gotta do 19 of this, so this might take a while. One of the rare cases in which you need to advance a quest with a high count, an objective with a high count, and you're not stopped halfway through. Like, remember the 101 Angrims we technically needed to defeat for the Legacy of Durin? Or the supposed 20 minutes we needed to hear Gandalf on for the Black Book? Those kind of quests usually are cut short. But not this one. It's not that long, but you still need to sift through 19 piles of muck, so there's that. Something nearby catches your eye. Yeah, not that nearby. Oh no, yeah. The Jewel of Adnâkh. There it was. Really simple, collected the Jewel of Adnâkh. Now let us go back to Watcher's Roost. Let's add this to the throne. And I think that might be enough for today. But as you have seen, plenty... It was really not that difficult. Okay, we got this armor. Agility, vitality. We would lose some vitality, gaining some critical rating and physical mastery, so maybe we can equip this one. Plus the other necklace that we got. I think it was this one. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I guess that works. I hope that works. I don't know. We'll check that later.
Durin's folk shall endure, as we always have.
Alright. Great, now we go to Zidir-nesad. 5 jewels out of 7. Awesome, and we already are able to look for the 6th one. So that's even better. Ah, you see here, this guy is using the Guise of Hermath. Yeah, I guess it helps you blend with the dwarves. Of course, he's an elf, but it works if you're trying to blend with the dwarves in Gundabad. You're trying to, I don't know, maybe roleplay as a dwarf of the Gavilaka or something like that. Now, if I am correct, this stone is gonna be down below the other corner of the throne. There we go. Added the Jewel of Adnâkh to the Throne of Zidir-nesad. So as you see there, we have 2 blue stones and 2 green stones. And yeah, we need something to add color to this because this so far looks too samey. But the 2 stones that we're missing will do just that. You'll just see.
Our need is dire.
You have restored the Jewel of Adnâkh to its proper place. You did clean away the muck from it before setting it in the throne, I hope? Ah, I see it shining brightly there. Of course you did. The jewel represents nature, not just the natural environment in which wild things grow, but also the natural state of all beings, Beriathan. It is the nature of the dwarves to persevere, and so we will until all of Gundabad is made safe from our enemies. The light that shines from the Jewel of Adnâkh will remind us who we are and who we remain as we explore the deep places beneath Gundabad, and that is good. Awesome, so there we go. 5 out of 7. And next time we go to Gloomingtarn, we'll make sure to find the Jewel of Masal. But before we go to Gloomingtarn, before we return to Gloomingtarn, we gotta interrogate the goblin prisoner. I think, however, that's something that we'll gotta leave for the next one because I remember that interrogation being quite long. So yeah, this is gonna be it for today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.